Hi Sagittarius, this is Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. We're going to do this is the whole story reading. And so I am shuffling these cards on camera because once I'm done shuffling, I will not shuffle at all. I will just take however the deck lands. That's going to be your story. We go through the entire deck if you guys haven't seen this reading before. So just bear with me. If you're interested, check me out on Instagram. I do post weekends readings. So I am at Eyes of the Stars Tarot on Instagram if you are interested. Okay, now we're going to use the Psychic Tarot as well as the Cosmic Tarot here for clarifiers. Ooh, that was the Ace of Cups. All right, Sag, let's get started. Okay, deception and envy, spiritual strength, throat chakra, recognition and reward, emotional loss. Deception and envy, we have the Emperor. Spiritual strength, we have the Devil reverse. King of Wands, throat chakra. We have the Four of Cups reverse with recognition and reward. And emotional loss, the Five of Pentacles reverse. I actually see this as really positive, even though, you know, we have some cards here that are a little doubtful, but I see this as being something positive. I feel like you guys have really taken back your power as far as like you have the confidence now to say whatever you feel. We have the spiritual strength here, the number 9 with the Devil reverse. Sagittarius rules the 9th house, so I really feel like that's, you know, the spiritual realm is sort of your forte, and so your spirituality or your faith has allowed you, or helped you I should say, to overcome issues that you've had in the past with self-empowerment. I feel like this is something new for you. And the reward is that you're able to let go of these old emotions that weren't allowing you to express yourself in the way that you wanted. And, you know, I'm getting this Five of Pentacles as like someone who is in need of validation. I feel like you're no longer in need of validation from an outside source, which is great. Okay, look at that. We have authority right there with the Emperor. Partnerships and alliances, spiritual union, patience, crown chakra. Okay, authority, we have justice. So yeah, whatever moves you're making, like I said, there's a strong sense of self-empowerment and you're doing things the right way. It's almost like at this stage in your life, this is something that was destined for you to learn or to unlock. Partnerships and alliances, we have the Four of Pentacles reverse. Spiritual union, we have the King of Pentacles. Patience, judgment reverse. And the crown chakra, wow, we have the Ace of Swords. You guys need to trust your inner voice, because whatever your inner voice is telling you is what it is. I feel like you doubt it sometimes. With regards to your relationships, I feel that sometimes they feel a little bit shaky. But no matter how shaky, I feel that it's strong. There's a strong connection here. a very long-term connection, someone that you feel very stable with, or see a long-term future with. And again, it's an inner knowing. For others of you, I feel like there was somebody in your life who you felt that way about, but either you're not with them, or you have yet to reunite with them, or something like that. You're trying to make a decision to reunite with somebody perhaps from your past that was very, very important to you, and this is taking some time, but it's like you know that it's going to happen. You know that this person is meant for you. Harmony, heart chakra, foundation and achievements, fulfillment of wishes, and accelerated motion. Wow. Yeah, there's somebody in your life that you really see them as the one. Three of Swords reverse. So for some of you, you may already be with this person, and I feel like you and them have gone through a lot, but you've also overcome a lot. And again, this is a sense of like, oh, you're finally getting hold of your life. Everything's getting back on track, and you're able to let go of the things that weren't allowing you to progress. We have the heart chakra with the King of Swords reverse. So I really feel at this time you are allowing yourself to be guided more from your heart, from your intuition, rather than logic. Foundation and achievements, we have the Four of Swords. Fulfillment of wishes, we have the Five of Swords reverse. Accelerated motion, the Six of Wands. So for those of you who are married, or have like a family situation, or you're living with someone, there's something, or there may be something that needs to be discussed, talked about, worked out. Where is this going? What are the plans, 5-year plan, whatever. Because I feel like things are happening. You know that good things are coming in. You just sense it. You just sense it. That you're like on the verge of receiving either the relationship that you've always dreamed of, or just, embarking on like a stage in your life that you've always wanted to be at. And things are going to start happening pretty quickly for you. And I feel like this is actually a card of Sagittarius as well as this. So, actually, no, this one is. Yeah, I just feel like you've been waiting for success to come knocking. And I feel like once it comes, it all comes at once. It's not going to, I don't feel it's going to trickle in. Okay? Let's see. Let's continue. Stand your ground, material harvest, heartache and loss, new beginnings, suffering and silence. Okay, let's see. Stand your ground. We have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, again, this is you being in your power. Having the ability to say no. And if the consequences are no is not good enough, then no is not good enough. But your answer is still no. It's that. It's being able to set your boundaries no matter the consequence. Because I feel like there's a dynamic here, whether it be, within your family, your career, friends, whoever. I feel like there was a tendency in you to allow people to get their way at your expense, and that was not working. So that changed, and now we have material harvest, Six of Cups reverse. So you learned from your past mistakes. You've learned, and now you are about to reap the rewards. We have heartache and loss with the Princess of Cups. So yeah, I do feel like there was some disappointment or sadness, an emotional issue here that you have had to deal with. We have new beginnings with the Wheel of Fortune, but again, there's this big change. and you know that it's coming. Suffering in silence, we have the Nine of Swords reverse. The suffering, the you know, all this sadness and depression maybe that you've been going through, no more. There's definitely, look, we have 2 10s here, we have new beginnings, there's 2 9s. Yeah, this sadness is going to be a thing of the past. This is something that you have overcome. We have solitude, the solar plexus, base chakra, memories of love, and prosperity begins. Yeah. Okay, so solitude, we have the 5 of Cups reverse. Having some time for self-reflection is going to be good to heal these disappointments from the past. You do need to maybe take a look at that, and then just let it go. Allow yourself to have the moment to really look at it, and then just let it go. Solar plexus, ooh, the 10 of Pentacles. So yes, your confidence, your drive, everything is like just so, which you guys, I believe you guys are having Jupiter come back into your sign again. And so that is going to be absolutely material harvest for sure. If you weren't successful in the past, like you felt there was a blockage there, no, the floodgates have opened for you. Base chakra, wow, yes. So whatever it is that you were wanting is coming. Your ships are coming in. Memories of love, the Hangman reverse. I love this card because, look, this is very much speaking to this. Needing that time of solitude and self-reflection to heal from something emotional. And these are the memories of love. You gain enlightenment from it. And then the prosperity begins. Yes, you are going to be receiving a sum of cash, an inflow, like another income source perhaps. We have moving on, third eye chakra, shadow, triumph, mental conflict. Moving on, we have the 7 of Pentacles reverse. So again, you're moving on from a time where you weren't reaping your rewards. That is in the past. The third eye chakra, we have the Princess of Pentacles. I feel like you are able to really spot all the opportunities, money-making opportunities at this time. Shadow, we have the Tower reverse. So what I want to say about this is, I feel like, you know, in the past you guys may have been very risk averse. You were afraid of shady deals, risky deals. I feel like just have a little bit more faith in yourself. This approach of always wanting to take the safer route is good, but I feel like luck is on your side right now, and if there's an opportunity to take a risk on something that maybe before you would shy away from, I would take a look at it a little bit more. Triumph, we have death, mental conflict, the Hermit. Interesting. There's a part of yourself that you're struggling to allow to die. You know that part of you is there. You're quite aware of it, but it's almost like it's tied to something that you still hold dear or value. And so it's like it's almost like you don't want to let it go. But whatever that is, this aspect of you, maybe it could be a side of your personality, or old habits, old traditions, old cultural things that I'm kind of feeling like you guys have almost been afraid of your own power. You know, maybe you grew up in an environment where you felt like you were too much, or you heard that a lot. You're too much. You're just extra. And you've made yourself kind of shut yourself off a little bit, or like dim your light a little bit to make other people feel comfortable. And that's why I feel right now it's so important for you to speak your mind. But you're just learning how to do that. I'm feeling like you're learning to exert your power. This is something very new to you, but you're going to be surprised, or maybe not, of how well you get acclimated to it, because this is your thing. And so you've just been repressing this huge part of yourself. But if you let it be, allow the true you to come out, and not get into this mental conflict of like, oh, but you know, I kind of feel like this is more like how you were raised, or you know, just ideas, the unwritten rules, you know, that you have in your mind that you have to follow. And so you do struggle with that, but I just feel like it's in your benefit to allow yourself to evolve from that. Okay, let's continue. Disruption, rejoice and celebration, sacral chakra, discontent and boredom and awareness. Okay, disruption, we have the King of Cups reverse, rejoice and celebration, the Eight of Pentacles. The sacral chakra, we have temperance reverse, discontent and boredom, we have the Two of Cups reverse, and awareness, we have the Ace of Cups. Again, I'm going to say anything career related is doing really well. Or it will be doing really well. There's going to be cause for celebration there. I feel, you know, the disruption here is more with your feelings and emotions. There's going to be maybe new emotions that you're going to come into awareness to. That's going to make you realize, you know, aspects of your relationship that you're just not happy with, that don't do it for you anymore, that don't excite you. Material and spiritual prosperity, balance, passion ignited, hope, and firm foundation. Okay, so material and spiritual prosperity, we have the Prince of Wands reverse. Balance, we have the Seven of Wands reverse. Passion ignited, the Two of Pentacles. Hope, we have the Lovers reverse. Firm foundation, we have the Chariot. Some of you may be leaving a relationship, possibly to start a new one, or to just focus on yourself. Or it may be that you encounter some relationship issues because of the fact that you're focusing so much on yourself and perhaps your career. So yeah, so, you know, possibly like intimacy issues may arise. For others of you, I feel that there may be another person capturing your attention as well. Yeah. Let's see. Obstacles and challenges. Love begins, sacrifice, light, and triumphant success. Obstacles and challenges. We have the Queen of Swords reverse. I feel like you guys may be presented with opportunities that may not work for you, or you just don't you don't want to pursue for some reason, because you want to favor. It's almost like at this point you don't want to be over challenged, you don't want to be like overexert yourself. I feel like you just want peace of mind, and you don't want chaos around you. So it's almost like you're being offered opportunities here and there, but you don't want to accept all of them. And the challenge is for you to decide which you're going to entertain. We have love begins with the Three of Pentacles reverse, sacrifice, the Prince of Pentacles reverse, light, we have the Nine of Cups reverse, and triumphant success, we have the Magician reverse. So what I'm going to say here is I feel that this may be something that you need to focus more on, okay? Because I do feel there is a tendency here to have too much to do and not enough time. And so I feel like there is maybe like a workaholic situation that is not allowing you to have balance in your life when it comes to like work-life balance, okay? And that would happen if you don't set clear boundaries. So I feel this of being more discriminating of where you're going to what you're going to put your attention to is going to be very important, because you want to maximize on your time. You don't want to give too much time to something and then not have time for relationships, for your family, because I do feel like that may pose an issue. And so the sacrifice may be turning down opportunities for, career-wise, financial. Why? Because what you truly value and desire, is, if you don't have this balance, then you're not really going to be happy. So even though you satisfy a certain aspect of your life, there's going to be a huge void, because I feel like this relationship issue is of great importance to you. And so, yeah, even though you may achieve great success, you'll feel like you're not doing anything. So work-life balance comes into the spotlight here as something that you really should focus on. Okay, let's see what else. Power, the waiting game. Destiny, transformation, choose wisely. Material choice. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, let's put that one down. Strength. Oh, that's interesting. It's the same card. Strength reverse. So you're not very confident about something, maybe because something is taking too long to reveal itself. We have Destiny with the 10 of Cups. Okay, so your hopes, your wishes, reaching that ultimate happiness, you almost feel like it's never going to happen, because maybe you're thinking, I mean, this is a general reading, but maybe you're thinking, well, I'm 60 years old, what's going to happen, if it hasn't happened already. Not that anybody who's 60 is older, no. I'm just throwing a number out there. But that's what I feel somebody out there is saying. Like, if it hasn't happened by now, when am I going to reach this 10 of Cups? Well, you are. There's going to be a total transformation. But there is this negativity, so watch out for that. There is something big happening. You just don't see it yet. So there's a big reveal coming, I feel. Choose wisely, you see? You're going to the next level. So again, choose wisely what you spend your time on. Movement, choices, and decisions. Rest and rejuvenate. Victory and success. Positive movement forward. Financial and material changes. Yes, you see? Okay, so movement, choices, and decisions. We have the 3 of Cups reverse. Some of you, okay, so I feel like this lack of confidence, again, so watch out if you feel, or if people have told you that you tend to be a people pleaser, because you cannot please everyone, and you have to be okay with that. There's going to be decisions that you're going to have to make. You're going to have to say no sometimes, and people are not going to like it, and you're going to have to just be okay with that, because it's them or you. That is what I see here. You need to rest and rejuvenate. Prince of Cups. Yeah, I really feel like your relationships are suffering, whether with family, with friends, with romantic partners, and you also are, becoming depleted of having, maybe romantic time, or being able to express and enjoy love with other people, with people who you love. But I do feel like there is a need for you to enjoy other aspects of yourself other than work, because that will lead to victory and success. We have the Prince of Swords with victory and success. Again, I feel like you don't even see it coming. Like, maybe you don't understand the magnitude of what you are coming into. but there's definitely you know, positive movement forward. We have the Six of Swords reverse, so maybe it's on hold right now. I feel like it's on hold because there's some awareness here that that needs to happen in order for this transformation to take place. So financial and material changes. So again, the Seven of Cups. Okay, I feel like the problem is that there's too much going on. And that's why, you know, this choose wisely here. Yes, there are so many opportunities, so many ways that you can take this business, this career, you know, whatever it is that you're so heavily focused on. But you got to narrow it down. You got to choose wisely because you're only one person. Trapped in fear, emotional withdrawal, universe, wisdom, conflict, and defeat. Trapped in fear, we have the Star reverse. So again, these thoughts, these negative thoughts of I'm never going to accomplish what I have been working so hard for. Emotional withdrawal, the Hierophant reverse. You know, again, I keep going to this sense that you are very much worried about like how other people are going to perceive you, and worried about you being perceived as a person that goes against you know, the culture or the tradition or the way that you were taught. Something like that is causing you maybe even to hide because you're not living according to those rules. We have the universe here, the Empress reverse. So yeah, you're embarking on this new journey. But there's still a question of whether or not this is going to actually work, whether or not this is going to be successful, whether or not you're going to be successful. I feel like there's a lot of doubts about yourself. We have wisdom. See, the Princess of Swords. Again, so you doubt your own knowledge, your own inner voice, your own wisdom. Conflict and defeat, the Four of Wands. There's a lot of stress around you. Stress, uncertainty, and it may be affecting your home life, but it's because you have so much going on, and I don't feel much of a, like I said, a work-life balance. So yeah, just be careful that you guys are not overworking yourselves, and you know, you can make yourself sick that way. Okay, let's finish this up. Temptation, patience and planning, truth, intuition, and fertility. Temptation. So the temptation here is to not have faith, not take a chance on yourself, on, you know, opportunities that you're presented with. Patience and planning, the Queen of Wands reverse. So again, you don't trust your own thought process. Truth, Princess of Wands reverse. Yeah, so I really feel like you guys need to work on your self-esteem, on having clear boundaries with others, on allowing yourself to have your own thoughts, your own ideas, your own opinions, and feeling free to express them without fearing rejection or fearing that you're going to disappoint someone. Intuition, the Queen of Cups. I feel like you are very connected to other people's emotions. You may be very sensitive. Some of you may be empaths. But this is almost working against you because you focus so much on that, again, that you doubt yourself in making moves because you don't want to step on anyone's toes. You see? This is in direct conflict with what you're trying to accomplish. Abundance. Fertility is about like abundance, creating something new. Nine of Wands reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse, the High Priestess reverse, and the Two of Wands reverse. So again, this is doubting your own intuition, because you just expect for things to not go well. Ten of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords reverse, Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords. So at some point you're going to be forced to, like, it's going to become too much of a burden for you to handle. You're going to see that you can't make everyone happy. Someone's going to be unhappy, and it better not be you. But the sooner you realize that and you just let go of that responsibility of being the one person on earth that can make everyone happy, I feel like you're going to be able to ground yourself and make things move along in a more prosperous way, making better decisions for yourself, and finally releasing yourself of this mental prison that you've been in, you know, worrying about everybody else, when you should be strategizing about what your next step is for you, what the next best step is for you. And lastly, we have the Ace of Wands reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups reverse. So yeah, again, you know, the movement, the real big stuff that's about to happen is on hold, but once it starts, I'm telling you, it's like floodgates. But you got to let go of some baggage, because this baggage is holding you back. So there you are, Sagittarius. That is your whole story. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.